Hey folks, Gregory Koch here in the holiday season. I got my festive holiday sweater on. And you know what is very festive about this holiday season is that there's plenty of these Inca Silver 64 thin skin American Fender guitars here at Wildwood Guitars. Let me tell you a little bit about these thin skins and why I think they're so glorious, especially during the holiday season. You know what? Sometimes you want to splurge, buy someone a delicious guitar, but custom shop can be a little bit on the a little pricey side. Where these guitars come in handy, well, a couple different things. The Wildwood guys, the whole history of the thin skin thing was, how can we come up with a guitar that has American vintage specs, but a thinner coat of nitro because that makes the wood breathe a little bit more. There's just a difference in sound when you play a guitar with a thinner coat of gunk on it. I'm going to say it right now, with gunk. And maybe there's people having an internet fight right now going, I don't think so. I don't think. In my experience, thinner coat of gunk, a little bit more open tone, a little bit more dynamically sensitive, a little bit more squish. I like the squish, Paulie Brown. Let me tell you what. Also, the twisted telly pickups are a handsome accoutrement, and that was usually just a situation reserved for custom shop instruments. So these started off being a thing where you could order an American vintage guitar, but with a flatter radius, 9.5-inch radius, and a thinner coat of nitro. Usually stuff reserved for the Wildwood 10s and so on and so forth. So Wildwood began to order different iterations of these thin skin guitars. And the 64 is one of the latest in their series of offerings that gives you the thinner coat of nitro, cool custom shop-ish pickups like these, the twisted tellies, and the flatter radius, 9.5, not a vintage radius. And this particular guitar is an Inca Silver, which is kind of a custom color. So it's not something that you would normally be able to get in a production line instrument. So it's a very, very kind of a special deal. But because they are American vintage and not Fender custom shop, they are very equitably priced in terms of comparison to the custom shop stuff. Can you dig it? So you can be like those people on those commercials that we see. I don't know who these people are, where they're buying each other vehicles for Christmas. Who does that? I'm not judging, mind you, but never in the history of man or beast did I say, you know what? I get a little extra skrill in the bank this Christmas. I think what I'm going to do is set me and the missus up with a delicious matching his and her Porsche. You know what I'm saying? Never. Or even a Ford, for diggity doggone sake. Who's with me on that? Paul, you with me? How about those Chevy commercials? They say, these are not actors. And those people are like, oh, look, a steering wheel. And they're inside, they're getting all excited. Oh, look, there's a gear. Who are these people? They're mutants. So let's ignore the automotive mutants. Let's go with our kind of people who are thinking, let's get a matching his and her Telecaster, or just a Telecaster. This would kind of be the one that you could do without having to harvest a kidney in order to make that happen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I'm saying. So from all of us here at Wildwood Guitars, myself, Mr. Inca Silver or Mrs. Inca Silver, certainly Santa Squatch wishes you his love and best. Mr. Koch Amplifier, the Greg, which is my new signature amp, a new offering that is finally available here this holiday season. We want to wish everyone, from the Wildwood staff to all of you, the most glorious customers in the history of customerage, a festive holiday season here in 2018. Can you dig it? Gregory Koch out.